And Dominator looking to prove that they deserve to stay in this competition and lift that trophy.
This is going to be it, of course. Game 4. Everything is on the line here. BSE looking to close it out, going up against this monster lineup. This is the Dominator Esports lineup that we've been wanting to watch, again, for 3 games now, and it hasn't really happened.
Yep, Freddy gets the first steal of the game here. At the same time, the nice rotation by Joe, making sure no invasions are coming in for the side of BSE. Good start.
Yeah, very good start. And this is what Dominator Esports wants to do. They want to be aggressive. They need to take whatever they can as much as possible. They need to limit as much farm from Musang King. Let him slow it down, right? Jihong on the Shangguan is going to have a monster game regardless. He's going to find farm, but they're going to funnel most of it to the Ogren. They need to be careful with that.
Yep, and L, at this point, he needs to put up the best performance of his life. Because without it, DMT might struggle against the absolute tank and burst damage coming in.
Yeah, I believe in L. I believe in his Cannon Blast. I think that they're going to be game-changing, being able to change things up, especially with Musang King, Path of Passing kind of being up in front. If they're able to lock him down and let Chipengs and Freddy kind of go in and just start bashing people out while you know you have the damage in Jurl and Toshi, you're going to be fine. So they set themselves up for success with this draft here.
Yep, I can't emphasize enough. For both teams, first blood is going to be really important.
Oh yes, the knock up the launch onto Xiang. It's Freddy getting the first blood for DMT.
He's setting it up. That was perfect, right? And then, again, you were talking about L on the moats. Instant impact already. He's hitting that Cannon Blast, setting it up for Freddy, who really needs that farm to get that first blood. That's going to be a great start for them.
Yep, and DMT, they need to start kicking up that gear, right? Make it faster, make the rotations faster, get the kills as well, get the lead, and maintain it.
Like, to be honest, I'm kind of thinking BSC, their playstyle is, you know, just live.
Okay, the 2v1 is not going to go to fruition for Xiang. Freddy's Hanshin has activated.
Yeah, activated. 2 kills already. What a great start for DMT. This is the way you want to do it. Now, they need to put pressure on that top T1. They've done that. They've done a good job. Now they're looking to invade. You got to cement this lead.
Okay, but it's not a monstrous lead per se, right? Even though they have gotten a couple of kills, you know, BSC, they're still holding on pretty tightly. It's just, what, 700 gold away? And you know Musang King on Ogren, he is really fast on this jungler.
Yeah, and BSC, this is the moment where, you know, the champion is going to be tested in you, right? The punches are coming. Dominator Esports really want to take the fight to you. They know that this is going to be all in for them, so they're going to go with their best foot forward. BSC need to stabilize. They need to figure out ways to counterpunch, find that farm, because there are gaps.
Oh, nice flash coming there from L, right? That kept him so much alive. If it wasn't for that flash, common skill, he would have been gone.
Yep, for sure. Now, of course, Zihong now gets a refresh on his hands, has the secondary finishing stroke as well. Let's take a look at the gold, right? So, Freddy, of course, being able to get that lead, about 300 gold ahead, simply because of the kills that he's had.
Yep. Wavebreaker kind of just trying to tear the Hanshin, right? I mean, he's able to get in, he's able to get a little bit of quick poo-poo-pop.
Yeah, okay. I love the fact that you're doing sound effects. I feel like they Level Infinite needs to really reach out for you, Blam, and start inserting those. But,
yeah, speaking of pew-pew, we are getting the untargetable from DMT. It does go down. It is going to be Xiang picking up the kill onto L.
Yeah, I like the way that Freddy has been playing, though. He was a little bit passive in the first 3 games, excuse me. He was kind of letting Musang King kind of dictate where he wants to go, and Freddy just cleaning up scraps, so to speak. Freddy's been more aggressive, trying to take the fight to him, because again, they need to really change things up.
Yeah, but he's not playing fast enough, right? Right now, Musang King is keeping pace. Look at that. He's already very tanky. First objective, probably going to go into the hands of BSE. And right now, DMT, they need to put that foot on the gas pedal, because once they let go, BSE are going to just walk all over them.
And this is where we're talking about how BSE are able to find those gaps. You know, Dominator Esports had that lead. They got those, 2 early leads, or two early kills, excuse me, but they didn't really actually just kind of compound it into other attacks. But in the mid lane,
yeah, speaking of compounding, we did see the knock up there from Byron, but it's going to be met by Musang King. The king of fruits becomes the king of souls.
Yeah, right now you can see Chipengs. Once again, I think he hasn't performed his best right now. I think the nerves are getting to him. And right now, BSC are very adept at exposing all these little weaknesses as well.
Okay, the Wavebreaker going in with a finishing stroke onto Toshi. It's going to be Xiang picking up a kill for the BSE.
Yeah, okay. Oh, they're continuing.
They're still going to continue. The Wavebreaker comes through just to deter them from It's going to be Jill that goes down. It's Jill from Musang King.
Okay, when Chippangs was going in, Toshi was actually rotating to the mid lane. He was trying to get there, but Chippangs just went a little too early. They were grouped and he got so bloodthirsty that he went in. And unfortunately, they're not on the same page and they need to kind of coordinate these attacks.
Again, speaking of coordinate attacks, the Wavebreaker has come through to deter Earl from it. We do see Musan King gets the Death Precipice, but isn't going to commit anymore. Cannon Blast is oppressive enough to push them away.
They're playing right into the books of BSE, right? This is what BSE does best. They like to bait the fights in, and then they come up with the support really strongly.
Yeah, they're doing a decent amount, but again, they're sieging. Chippangs has made an appearance. If anything, he's just going to be backing off. But this is what BSE want to do. They want to attract your attention so that everybody's just fighting for that farm, while the rest of them, Siang is able to split push. You're able to get JR just getting his own sort of set of farm. This is BSE's playstyle.
And one of the things they do really well is about that target prio, right? They are able to get the target that they need. So Toshi's always in danger, Joe's always in danger, L is always in danger as well.
The common skill coming through with a flash for G-Pangs. It is going to be Jerk coming through with the Wavebreaker as well as the finishing stroke onto Z-Pangs. That is a 4-1 gank up into the Clash lane, but it is going to be an answer cool thanks to the turret.
4-man rotation in the top lane. They're just forcing it out. It's just not one or two people. They're ensuring that, hey, when we move together, we get the kills together. We're going to ensure that we get those successful conversions, because now with that man advantage, or excuse me, the even numbers, they're able to put pressure on this mid T1.
Yep, and they're negating every single effort that DMT is putting in their jungle as well. Every invade, Musan King gets the buff regardless.
Yeah, regardless. And I mean, he's level 10. If we're looking at net worth, he should have that advantage. Freddy did get those two early kills, but what has happened since? He's been very reactive. He's not been able to kind of compound that lead.
Yep, and at this point, BSE recovered in farm. Right now, about 700, no, about close to 1,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. I mean, you do not want to see this if you're dominating esports, but it looks like Freddy's looking to go in.
Freddy getting the CC immunity from that ultimate. He's just kind of trying to bait as much skills as possible, right? With the Wavebreaker, stuff like the Ode has already been placed down, but BSE know how to play these team fights.
Yeah, there's decent damage coming in from the side of Dominator, right? Coming from L as well, but they're not controlling the map, and once again, they're falling prey. BSE, this is their strength. Look at the amount of pressure, especially when you have someone like Arlie. JR is going to be melting this tower really quickly.
Yeah, look at that Maple Dance. Just avoiding most.
Oh, okay, the Kajusing come through as well as Freddy. That is going to be a pick-up kill. The think inside the box. The signature move for L come through for DMT. That is a 4-3-0 trade. Only getting over there with the skin of his teeth. Siang is thinking twice about that.
Yeah, but they're making the trades, they're making the conversions as well. T1 on the top being threatened by the side. And let's see how they chase. Over and over again, they overlap the skills, and time again, Freddy jumps in and out. This is why he's so good on this Hansing. The ability to go in at the correct time, get the knockup, allow the team to find that secondary move as well.
Yeah, but that's
speaking of knockups, though, we do see Siang's a lot of bit lost for words, and again, Freddy getting the kill for the side of DMT. Freddy looking pretty low. The finishing stroke doesn't connect.
Yeah, but the setup was so good. L has been night and day. He really needed that break. Maybe he took a little bit of a power nap because he's hitting his cannon blast. That think inside the box was so good, setting it up for the rest of your team to just rack it up. Freddy needs help in the sense that he needs the lockdown because he's going to bring the damage. He's 5-0-1.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. At the same time, they took Radiance. They want to fight, and this is what I love about Dominator. They never shy away from the fight. This time they take a good fight. They know how to execute the fight properly. The stun's coming in. Freddy once again putting a lot of pressure on the side lanes. This is exactly what Dominator needs to do.
Yeah, JR, basically they want to make sure that JR is scared. He's not just free farming, just able to just kind of go in. Freddy needs to kind of pretend like he's going in, but L...
Oh, speaking of going in, they do take L off in the early part of the team fight, which could be trouble here. We could see another finishing stroke. The force field suppression does come through to save Chipangs.
Yeah, but Freddy's still pushing up, right? So they're surviving that initial aggression. As long as they don't have a losing trade, it should be fine for the side of DMT.
Yeah, but look at this pressure into the mid lane. They take the mid T1, looking like they're going to focus their attention now on this Tyrant, which will be the 10-minute one. So they have a little bit of a gap. They focus their attention now on the bottom T2, forcing this one out. Chippangs, all he can do is watch right now. And towers are going down, but he's creating space for Freddy in the top lane.
Yep, so level 13, that's a good advantage, right? But right now, Freddy needs to convert that into team fights. They need to make sure that they're able to pincer in the side of BSE. BSE, on the other hand, as long as they survive, once Zhe is still alive, that Celestial Melody is going to be so potent against the likes of DMT.
Yeah, definitely going to need that space that Freddy's providing. He's got the speed to go in, and now he's going to be here with this Shadow Tyrant. This is going to be the 10-minute mark at this point, and with Xiang making a rotation in, it looks like there's going to be a bit of a skirmish with this 5-on-5 Tyrant fight here.
Oh, it is, right? And I think one thing I noticed about Dominator is they actually thrive off of poke compositions, right? As long as L can shoot from afar, Toshi can shoot from far, Gerald can shoot from afar, they generally stay safe and they understand when to enter the fight as well.
Yeah, and L, again, just fishing, just throwing out those cannon blasts, seeing what he can connect. If anything, it's provided vision, but look at Gerald. Gerald, Freddy, all on the bottom. They're making their way around. They know that this fight is going to happen, but they want to go for it.
Yeah, the impressive wave breaker does actually deter the side of DMT from it, but he may force a reset here. Freddy gets the kill onto Jiang as well. That's currently a 1-0 trade, 1-1 trade for Jill as well. Toshi goes down. That is unfortunate for the side of DMT. Xu gets the death precipice. Double kill for the king of fruits, Musang King.
I mean, Musang King is Musang King for a reason, right? On this Augur, an absolute monster. It looked like it was going to be a little bit rough, but again, BSE finding ways to get in, and how do you deal with this Musang King? It's one thing for him to be stunned, but then you have to burst him. He's got Conductor of Souls. He has so much sustain. It's so difficult to deal with him.
The king of bait, right? Get too close, we're going to come looking for your backlines as well. Freddy, this will be big if he can get the steal.
If he gets steal, it could be a big upset, but he's not. It's JR cleaning up at that Shadow Tyrant.
Yeah, Musang King, though, is a little bit low, so if anything, they've kind of scared him away. But Freddy looking to fight 1 versus 3.
Yeah, 1 versus 3. I mean, he's bringing him into L, so we could get the pick inside the box, but Freddy goes down as well. They take down Xiang, so 1 for 1 for Toshi, so putting the resources in the right place.
Yeah, but not onto Freddy. He's your pretty much your carry. He needs to stay alive. He's giving your team a lifeblood. The fact that he got picked off there, trading with Xiang, I'm pretty sure BSE are happy with that.
Okay, Chipangs, he's going to try his best to hold, right? But the refresh does come in.
Oh, yes, the final strike does connect once more onto the side of DMT. This could be frightful for them. They've got to fight on 2 fronts. They do have the Clash Lane going with a minion wave. And Jill, L look pretty low.
Yep, it's a tough situation to be in. BSE, they are primed and ready to lift the trophy. This could be very well the last push.
Yeah, last push here. The minions have been taken in the top lane. The mid lane is still going to be there, but they do have a numbers advantage. Zipeng's down for 13 more seconds. That's an eternity at this stage. With Xiang making his way over here, they're going to start to group up. They're looking to go for one final push. If anything, they're looking to just siege.
Yeah, the path of passing just come through. The wave breaker just kind of trying to force them off from this minion wave as they crash through to the high ground turrets for now.
Nice little cannon blast there. Nice little connection.
The knock up for Freddy. We do see the L goes down as well. That's already 1. That's already 2. Musang King gets the kill. The finishing stroke is going to land on a Toshi. Toshi goes down. We have a double kill for BSE. Looking to finish this game. 13 minutes in. They wipe out the minions. It's only going to take 1 minute. Your Season 2 Invitational Champions are now your HOT 2024 Championship Champions.
Well deserved. This was a big fight for them. I mean, they even gave the respect drop over to the side of Dominator Esports, right? They gave them all of their best cards. They wanted an honest fight, and they proved that they are worthy of being the world champions.
Yeah, and what a great game. I mean, letting them set up, BSE are not scared. They'll fight anyone, any hero, anytime, any country. They will be bringing it to you.
Yeah, I mean, they won the Season 2, right? They take the hit of 2nd place in EWC. This is where they really wanted to prove it, and to the detriment of DMT, only changing the draft at the last game. What was that about?
I mean, at this point, I think it's just super deserving, right, for the side of BSE. I have no qualms about them winning. They have been so dominant. I think there were very few gaps that BSE had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they were the favorites for a reason. It wasn't going to be, any other different unless some other team were able to knock them out. It was a very interesting ride.
So yeah, we are going to give it over to the host to see what the winning words for BSE, your champions of 2024 HOT Championship, over to the host.
Stars, wake up! Believe in them. We just need to do our best.